All right. Welcome, everyone. Anyone who is here. So, I got really interested in one of the cards from Zendikar that came out when it got released was Aura Skyclave Hierophant, and I've always wondered, with the graveyard style effect, can clerics be competitive? Because we have some decent removal. We have like Heartless Act. Bloodchief Thirst is another card that's good for removal. So I'm trying to like construct a deck that might be competitive in standard. But the question is, what synergies could we get going? So right now, what I've currently just put together was Archfiend's Vessel. It's like pretty standard if you want to run a graveyard style deck, because killing, like let's say we have Aura out and we Demonic's Disciple. Well, we can sack the Demonic's Disciple, get Archfiend Vessel from the graveyard, get a 5/5 for 3 mana essentially. And then other kind of synergies. I have Relic Vial from sacking, sacking certain clerics to get back cheaper ones in the graveyard. The only thing I'm trying to figure out though is what clerics to really include. So what's currently available? Sorry, cleric. So let's make sure. Let's see if there's any that I don't have. So there's not a lot to pick from in standard with the colors in black and white. I was thinking about going Abzan and maybe bringing like Acolyte of Affliction and mill some cards. Maybe possibly sack this to get a 3-drop. There's not a lot of 3-drops though that are great as clerics. You got Tabarex, who's pretty good. It's a good value train. The other card I decided to throw in was Draina. Draina is kind of cool because if it attacks, you can get a non-legendary card, or your opponent technically picks a non-legendary card from your graveyard, brings it back to the field. And the only issue I have with Draina right now is I'm running 2, 4, 8, 12 legendaries, so any of these in the graveyard don't proc this ability, so I don't know if Draina really fits. The other card I was thinking about throwing in was maybe some Angels of Destiny and go the route of life gain, because we are sacrificing a lot of life by paying it to draw with Tabarex. We do gain a lot of life with our life linkers, Archfiend's Vessel, Mangara, Diplomat, Aura, for example. So I'm tempted to drop Draina and maybe go up the Angel of Destinies, maybe go a little bit more removal, because we have 4 Heartless Acts, but I feel like we might need a little bit more. Sideboard includes Graveyard Hate. You have Cling to Dust to clear out or clear out anything in the graveyard like Kroxa, any kind of like enchantments, like if we're playing against Boggles. Duress, just for control style decks. Disenchant to remove artifacts and enchantments at instant speed. Skyclave Cleric, I would say pretty good for the mono red matchups. Gives you life gain, pretty good blocker, 1/3. Not a lot of 2 mana 3 damage removal spells in mono red right now. They have Shock and Spyfield Hazard, and that's pretty much what they use. Then we have Board Wipe as a Shadow of the Sky. It works in our favor because if we have Aura out and we have our graveyard filled, we essentially just get cards back. Like we can get a Tabarex, we can get Cleric of Lightspawn, get Archfiend back out, make it a 5/5. So it kind of works pretty well with our synergy here. So right now I'm just trying to figure out what I'd want to put in place for Draina, which I'm really thinking just going Angel of Destiny, because it's a solid card. It blocks well. Gains me life, so I can pay more life to draw cards. It just gives me more value. I'm thinking about throwing in more removal. So maybe go up, maybe 3 Angel of Destinies, maybe another source of removal, maybe Bloodchief's Thirst. I'd rather have instant speed removal, so I can react to things a little faster, and this helps with the legendary aspect. Oh, never mind, I don't have Draina, so that doesn't even matter. So now it's just getting back clerics. Because if Draina dies, or Angel dies, get Mangara. Mangara's pretty good. Punishes my opponent for attacking with 2 or more creatures or drawing more than 1 card a turn. So let's see what we can do. Are there any clerics that run well? I don't think there's like a 1-of a cleric I'd want to throw in. Could throw maybe a Veto. I mean, life gain. My opponent loses Yeah, but that doesn't combo well with Angel of Destiny. For the life that I gain, they'll lose. So I don't think that's a fit. I could go up maybe another Tabarix, get another 3-drop. I don't want too many legendaries because you only play so many, and they eventually become dead cards if you draw too many. So let's think. I could go Marauding Blight Priest. That does damage to my opponent every time I gain life. But I'm not really going in like a burn style deck either. I think I might just go up a removal spell. Maybe something that's 3 mana removal. So let's see. It's a instant sorcery, 3 mana. Might even go 2 mana. I'm trying to figure this out still, so let's see. Could go Call of the Death Dweller, but there's not many cards I can pull back that gets enough value with that. Could go Inscription of Ruin, maybe. No, I'm not gonna get that much mana by that time. I could go one of a Grim Tutor, just to dig for a card. I could go a Murderous Rider, because that's pretty good. It hits a lot of things. I do realize that we suffer for Planeswalker removal. That is our weak spot. I mean, there's not a lot of Planeswalkers being played in Standard, is there? I don't think there are. Let's see, could go Suffocating Fumes, maybe? Opponent's creatures get -1/-1. It's not too bad. Could go Soul Shatter. Or Sacrifice. I mean, it could be a good one of. I think that might not be a bad idea. So yeah, let's try to run it and see what we need to change. I need to see what the meta's doing in Standard, so let's kind of run it in best of 3. Let's just see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure how well this will work out, but we'll see, we'll see. We will see. Alright, so opponent's on the play. Let's see what we're up against. So 5 cards. I have a removal, but the hand doesn't do anything. Nothing like good in particular. You know, I think this deck might need Castle. This is okay. We can probably go down a Demonic Disciple. It's got a lot of removals, so we can probably roll with it. It's a Garuda deck, so graveyard style. So definitely Cling to Dust in the next game if we need to do that. I'm used to them playing removal. Are they not doing removal in this? Guess not. Or not removal, ramp. My bad. They're playing blue-black, so... Got Garuda. Let's just go Relic Vial. Because if they drop a single creature, I'm just going to Demonic Disciple and then ping them for 1. I think that's probably the right way to go about it. Rankle. Okay. So let's see what they decide. Probably discard, draw, maybe. Just discard? Okay. If I don't draw a land, and guard does nothing, so let's just discard that for now. As soon as you get a land. I'm gonna go full control here. I want to play Demonic Disciple. Then we're going to sack it to draw a card. There we go. Perfect. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I learned a little trick there to do a full control whenever that happens, so just on the stack. Beatrice Oracle. I don't care if they discard stuff in my hand. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay. So now we have a couple of blockers. If he plays Garuda, I have a way to kill things. I'm not too concerned. He's gonna fill my graveyard though. And I don't have an aura to really get value out of it. So definitely need to grab Graveyard Gate. Ooh, Massacre Worm. So let's just sack one of these for now. So I really only lost... Okay, that's not too bad. We'll play this. I'll let them go, because these are instant speed, so I'm not too worried. I don't think Garuda's that popular though, is it? I don't think so. Oh good, nothing... No value for that, so that helps. Hit that. Hit that. Give me hit for 3, it's fine. Okay, so that cleared the board a little. Man, they are a lot of mana, though. Okay, so it's just whenever I gain life. Alright. He'll grow into a bigger creature. Oh, at least I have a way to sack creatures, too. Draw cards, sack creatures. This actually is not too bad for the synergy it gives. Okay. So we get a Thassa? Probably Thassa. Yeah. We'll just trade here, it's fine. I just want to see what he targets. So this is just blue-black. I guess, like Blink? I think it's just blue-black Blink. Yeah, I'm kind of out of value right now. I have nothing going on. This is a person just going to constantly blink Atris. I mean, I can keep pinging for damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, they got a lot of mana. And Garuda doesn't get affected by Graph Diggers, right? Or maybe it does help. Oh wait, Graph Diggers isn't standard, never mind. So it won't matter. I don't know. I don't think it matters. That's hilarious. I don't know why they're taking the face down card. Ooh. Yep, we're doing this. I don't think they have a counter. So now I'm gonna start gaining life. It's fine, I can tap it. Oh, wait a minute, they shouldn't keep tapping it. Yeah, actually, no, she can keep tapping it. And let's just pass. Or let's just go to this game 2. I don't think this is like an actual meta-style deck, so... we'll get... No, Duress doesn't do anything. It's not control. Probably a couple of Shatters in case they do get ahead. I think Clean to Dusk is the right pick. So what do we take out? So we can probably take out the Soul Shatter. I think Mangara doesn't do anything here. I mean, technically he kind of does, because he can help get back value if they attack with 2 more creatures. I get to draw cards. could go down. I think Heartless Act's good. Just they didn't have like early game ramp though. Angel of Destiny is more of a win card, so maybe go down a couple of those. Let's try it like this. They didn't have a lot of flyers, so really just getting the flying out with Taproot is pretty beneficial. If I can keep it on the field, then that'll be the plan, just grow it as large as possible. Thing is, I have no protection. Oh my gosh, what is with this land? Again, nothing, but it's the best that I got right now. Alright, so tap land. Okay, we can live with that. I don't think Garuda is popular, though. We'll do this. Yeah, let's go. Just let them have it. Alright, that's fine. So I'm trying to figure out what we need to do here. We're really trying to dig for... We're really just trying to dig for the, what's it called? Clean to Dust. Because Clean to Dust is the only way we're going to keep them from reanimating stuff. You... Go on creature. Sack a creature, draw 2 cards. This is not building the way I want it to. We'll play it this way, actually. Trying to figure out how we need to go about this. I need this to stick, but I feel like he's gonna have removal to kill it. What do you want, Cap? Just wanna chill? Alright. Matrix. Oh. You can have the removal, or you can have the 2 lands. Alright. Removal it is. So, Tabrix is probably dead then. Oh, not dead. Never mind. Okay. Waiting for the land to come down. Alright, so no land. So let's play this. Alright, so that's actually boding well. Because now if they kill something, I get back the Archfiend. Doesn't matter which one they kill. So this is actually doing pretty well. This is actually okay. I can live with this. The thing that'll hurt the most is Massacre Worm. Technically though, if Tabrix dies, it's okay. So let's crack this now. We'll get a swamp. Okay. So now I have a 5/5 that swings in the air. That's actually pretty good. So I'm guessing they're going to kill my 5/5. That's probably what's going to happen. Which is okay. Because Tabrix will come back when I decide to block. The question is, will I have something to make it grow? So I'm kind of in the lead right now. 6-19. He's got a feat. He's got a... Sure. Yeah. Now what? Sure. Let's see what he does. I am curious. If I can get a relic, I'm actually in a good place. Okay. Which one's he gonna target? No. Yep. So now I win. Woohoo! We did it! Alright, 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 alright. That worked out pretty well. So do we keep it then? We didn't even get to cling to dust anything. And it would be pretty good though to have. So let's just run it exactly the way I have it then. Ooh, no. Yes. We'll go down Temple. I wonder if Clerics might be better in Historic. Because the card pool would be so large. Yeah, it's fine. We have it basically a form of removal. I guess take the Demonic's Disciple, I guess? I mean, yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just going to... my pawn just cling to dust, so that way I can use it on this Garuda. Just gonna use the Garuda for the 3. Because he only has... yeah, he's only playing even costed creatures. This... swing it for 2. I know he's not going to play it yet. He's going to keep putting value. I know I need to put castle in there. So after this game, I'm going to take the plains. Alright, well that sucks. Oh, I thought I was going to take the cling to dust. Well, never mind. I thought I was going to take the thing that's going to hurt his Garuda, but I guess not. Alright, taking Mori. He's mostly playing a creature deck. Alright, play this. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if Historic Clerics might be better. Yeah, we're gonna go full control here. Wait, what the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why would not let me target it? Oh, because probably not target creature. Take the swamp. Take the swamp. Interesting. Okay, so that's why that doesn't... so Clean the Dust does nothing against Garuda. Good to know. I did not know that. Ew. So now I'm in a stuck position. I'm just drawing lands. Okay. So block here. Back this. Grab a swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to be able to draw a card. That's fine. Wow. A land. Alright, well that helps. Cat, you're pushing my keyboard in to be hard. Yeah, you're like leaning into it. Oh yeah, we lost this. Alright. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Alright, so Clean to Dust does nothing against Garuda. I have learned that now. So then this begs the question, is Clerics maybe more competitive in Historic? What kind of Clerics do we have in Historic? So let's, instead of building it, let's go back. Screen froze, of course. There it goes. So let's look at what's historic cleric. Alright. So we do have some graveyard stuff with Anointer Priest. Gets to embalm and then come back. So that might be the better way to go about it. Are you cozy, huh? Are you cozy? Goofball cat. So let's think what else. I mean, yeah, there's probably a bigger card pool for clerics in historic. So is that the better route to go? Maybe standard is not strong enough? Yeah, because you got Priest of the Forgotten Gods, you can sack 2 creatures, sack 2 clerics, possibly get cheaper ones from the graveyard, get Archfiend's Vessel, get... Oh, maybe that is the better route to go. Maybe historic is a little more fun. So let's go back to the standard deck and let's see if we can tweak it any more. We need to put castles in here. Yeah. Castle Lockwain is just better. And probably go down a couple of temples. Yeah, that's going to be a better route to go. Mangara, I don't see it doing anything useful here. Maybe go up a... Is there maybe any enchantments I could run that help? Or maybe go Abzan? Are they green clerics? Ow! Will you quit? You were like pushing into the thing. That is your fault, not mine. Behave. Alright. I mean, Acolyte of Affliction does do a little more synergy than Mangara, so maybe we go this way. Maybe go up like a couple of them, right? It's a 4-drop. It can get sacks. It can sack and then go to these. It mills. Maybe that's the way to go about it. Go Abzan. So are there any green lands I can put in there that might help? We go like 1 temple. Go up. Have more black mana, so maybe go one of these temples. And I don't think they have the green-black transition, or the pathway lands, right? I don't think they do. Maybe go up a couple of these, or like a branch Pathloft way. Something like that. Yeah, I think that might be the better way to go. Do you have a Triumph? Oh, we actually have a Triumph that does it too. So maybe go like 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that works. That'll tighten up the mana a little bit. And then it splashes a little green, which means you can probably fit something in here for the green side, for the green portion. And, okay, you gotta move, baby girl. You're like pushing into my keyboard and it's driving me bonkers. Do you just want to slay here? Is that all you're trying to do? Drive me crazy, girl. Alright, so let's see. Anything in the sideboard I can fit for green, though, is the question. We can go up like Destiny Spinner. And that helps get through counters. I'm trying to think. What would help? I think as control we have duress, so I don't think that's really necessary. We're not playing all creatures. I mean, technically we are, but it's a druid. Could go Graveyard Hate in the form of Scavenging Ooze. It's Cling to Dust. Cling Cling to Dust is so instant speed, though, and we don't have a lot of green mana, so I don't think that'll work either. Could go Binding of the Titans. That's pretty good graveyard hate. And I can return creatures from my graveyard. I think we leave it as is. I think the green's okay. So let's try this and see how it works. So let's oh, I forgot to change the name. It's gonna be Abzan Clerics. Alright. Yes, little splash of green. Gonna have a good time here, girl. You behaving? Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. We have a turn 1. We're a little light on mana, but hopefully we just draw into it like that. Okay, that works. Again, with the U pushing into the keyboard. What is your deal, huh? Swing for 1. Temple. Go, yeah, we'll keep the land on top. We will keep the land on top, so he's gonna get a 4-drop, right? Okay. Sure. Well, we're gonna play the land. What's he gonna sack is the question. I'm hoping he sacks the Lotus Cobra, but I feel like he's gonna sack Rata, which is fine. Because I have more removal that I can drop. He's gonna get another 4-drop. He's gonna play another Rata. Okay, that's fine too. Let's see if they block. I don't think they will, but we'll try anyway. I want to get rid of Lotus Cobra. So let's just kill it now. I really don't want any more ramping to be done. Yeah, sorry, dude. I can't lie to keep ramping and getting those other extra colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Sure. You can draw another land, that'd be helpful, and when you ask, you shall receive. Let's play Tabrix. What you doing, girl? You behaving? Are you doing pretty well? Yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of mana. Oh, great hinge. They're gonna get a lot of value now. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. No. Alright. Let's just swing in. I don't know if I can get out of this, because he has a lot of value and I ran out of my removal. Let's see what they do, though. Because worst case scenario... Okay, so they do that. We'll play this to have a blocker. Get a land. Play the land. Pass the turn. Worst case, I think I'm probably just gonna block the Radha. I'm not sure what kind of deck. I guess it's just green-red, like mid-range. Okay. really good. And the problem with Demon's Disciple is it doesn't really... Ah, careful, cat. Digging smoke. Oh, Jesus. Well then. Yeah, they got that. They outvalued me with that Great Henge. Alright, so get that for Great Henge. I mean, we could also go Duress, but they're playing more creatures, so Shatter the Sky is really good. So we'll probably go down... Demon's Disciple I don't feel like is going to do much here. Maybe go down to Relic Vial, play something like that. Yeah, that works. They didn't have a lot of blockers or flyers, so I can probably, if I can get an Angel down, I should be pretty good. So I'll just gain a bunch of life. Yeah. We will need green mana, though. But we can get a 2-drop, get the Vial. You're gonna go now? Thank you. Crazy cat. Yeah, we might swap to Historic and see if Clerics do a little better there. I think with the larger card pool, it's gonna be better. What color does it go for? Is it red or green? Green. Well, we're gonna go get a Plains. Gonna grab Cleric of the Life Spawn. I'm assuming he's gonna drop a Lotus Cover. Okay. Let's play Archfiend's Vessel. Start being on the aggro here. Alright. So we're going like a more aggro route. He's gonna play a land. He's gonna get either 3 or 4 mana this next turn. So he's probably gonna drop... I feel like he's gonna drop like Questing Beast or something. Because Questing Beast is just... I don't see how they could not play that in this deck. Oh. That might come in handy. Because if I can draw a Heartless Act, or, yeah, if I can draw a Heartless Act, it kind of... So he's not going to kill anything. Alright, there we go. Swing over 4. So we're on the aggro plan now. Relic Vial, I'm probably going to have to drop down. If I can get another mana, I'll be able to get value out of it. I can block, sack a creature, get a 5/5, close out the game. Something like that. I can do this at any time, right? Yeah. Okay, mana. Whew, I don't think I've played anything like this before. It's like a red-green landfall. That's what it kind of feels like. So I'm guessing this comes Radha, right? Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. I don't have a disenchant. I have nothing that's drawing me cards right now, either. Luckily, none of these things have trample, so... I don't have... Alright, we just passed the turn. Wow. This must be like a red-green act. I feel like this is a probably something like a competitive build. Because these are basically just all good cards. I don't know about a Shy of the Soul of the Wild. I don't know too much about this card. Yeah, because it's all synergizes, so everything that's a non-token creature has, comes down as a land. So essentially, yeah. But the good news is that Relic Vial drains life. None of these cards have reach, though. Yeah, none of them have reach. So if I can draw a white source, I can clear their board. I just wish I had a disenchant to stop this Great Henge. Oh, he's gonna mutate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he has 5 mana. I don't know what he's gonna mutate for. Problem is, Heartless Act doesn't kill any of these things now. Weird. Why would you do that? I guess for the draw? I mean, technically, you can just almost play his whole deck. Because everything's coming, every creature comes down as a land. It's like essentially this person just plays their whole deck. Now, if I can board wipe this next turn, it's going to be great. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. Wow. So I need to build this. I guess this Cleric deck's gonna be more like a mid-range deck. So I need to kind of tweak it. I need to tweak it around a little bit. Because that deck just really played its entire hand all at once. So let's think about this. It just needs to be a constant value train. So maybe the Relic Vials are not doing anything here. Any clerics that do anything? Of course. Why are they always leaf blowing out here? Every time. I need things that have value. Whenever I gain life for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. That could be pretty good. In the sense that I can gum up the board really well. It doesn't really go with the plan, but it does work. Maybe go... Huh. Maybe it might need to go into a... Into, like, Historic. It just might need to do it that way. Yeah, I apologize for the sounds outside, but for some reason... They always do the leaf blowing around this time, and it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing to leaf blow. It's also a Thursday. Maybe more removal might be beneficial. I'm tempted to go up Murderous Rider for that life gain value, just to kind of keep proccing here. Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. Like, maybe go Murderous Rider. I just feel like it doesn't fit with the deck, though. I wish there was a way to, like, make every creature, like, the same type. I feel like a Tenant Healer might be pretty good, because I am getting a lot of life with Cleric's Bond, Aura, Archfiend's Vessel, so I am gaining life every turn. Could play Skyclave Cleric as a 2-drop instead of in the sideboard. Because it is a pretty good blocker. It doesn't do much, though, other than gain you life. It's a 1/3. Could be good, like, sacrificing fodder, maybe? Like, Village Rites it, get back Archfiend's Vessel. A better way to do it that way, because it gains you life. We could try it that way. So maybe bring these into here. Run it like that. I still feel like we need more removal, but maybe I'm just not seeing that. And then sideboard. I think we're just going to go 4 Disenchants. The only reason why I think that is because... Oops. The Great Hand is just so popping. So is Embercleave. Shatter the Skies. Probably need another. And then, I don't know what else. What else is good for black and white decks? Could bring Hushbringer. Because I don't think anything I have... No, it stops Demon's Disciples, so maybe not. I'm trying to think of things that are going to be beneficial for this deck. Could do, actually, Elspeth Conquers Death. Maybe I might do Elspeth Conquers Death instead of Angel of Destiny. Or maybe put that in the sideboard. Because this does a reanimation thing. If I happen to have an Archfiend's Vessel in the graveyard, I can bring that back, get a 5/5. Just might do it that way. Let's try running it like that. Because maybe the Angel isn't all that's needed. And maybe do one of the Angel in the sideboard for that life gain. Maybe run it like that instead. Alright, so let's try like that. Maybe that might be the adjustment that it needs, because I realize the deck runs very little removal, and I think with the Elspeth Conquers Death, it helps with the reanimation that's going on with the deck as well. So that might be the way to run it. Let's see here. Huh. Deck doesn't really do anything. I mean, it's a lot of removal up until late game, but there's no, like... Oh, this works. We'll put a Heartless Act at the bottom, because we don't have any black mana. But we're probably bound to draw it, so... And that'll be the way to do it. Alright, play the cleric. We'll gain some life. Have a 1/3. It's a decent blocker. Black. Swing in. I'm pretty sure they're playing rogues. Let's see. Nope, okay. Not a rogue. I like that. I like the land art on that. The island's pretty nice. Okay. Alright, grab my swamp. Alright. Go to plains, go to combat. Get in for 1. Right. Play Cleric of Life Spawned. See if that's resolves. If it's not resolved, that's okay. We'll play another Skyclave Cleric. Alright. 2 1/3s. I'm guessing this is like maybe blue-black control. Yeah, because he's not milling. He's not doing anything that's hurting. Swing it for 2. I might be setting up a shark. Nope, okay. And then Acolyte of Affliction. He's probably gonna... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. So that resolves. We will grab... Yeah, Elspeth Conquers Death. Just in the off chance they play like a Planeswalker. Oh, they're definitely control. Okay. They're definitely control. So the goal here, at least what I've learned with playing control, is that you need to get pressure down early. and every turn you're going to swing in, because the goal with against control players is they're going to counter whatever like your spells or bombs are in your hand. But what you want to do is you want to maybe in your early turns drop a couple like small threats, nothing too crazy, and just before you cast a spell, go to your combat phase, deal some damage to them. And what's going to happen is they're going to notice that their life total is going to whittle away over time, because they're not, really their spells are aimed to counter what you're going to do or remove your bigger threats. So eventually they're going to have no choice but to start taking away your smaller threats as their life total gets lower and lower and lower. So, as someone who's an aggro player, that's what I tend to do. I tend to kind of try to drop early threats and then play my bigger ones. So let's see. See that they're taking damage? That's now 4 damage. They're at 12. I'm 24, so I'm doing great. So the question is, what are they going to drop at some point? Because I feel like they're going to drop a removal spell, and if they do, I'm going to use this, or not removal, like a board wipe, I should say. I'm going to play this Village Rites, and then I'm going to try to draw some cards out of it. I don't know which one I'll sacrifice, because if they play, like, Extinction Event, I'm going to wait to see what they're going to call evens, so I'll have the ability to sack something in response. Alright, go to combat. Swinging for 4. I think he's got a shark. I think that's what he's got in hand. Shark Typhoon. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Sure. Because I know he's going to wipe the board clear, because he's going to eventually be at 2, he has a 2-turn clock. I'm going to swing in next turn for 4, bring him down to 4. They're going to have to force a board wipe with something. So I don't know what they've got. I'm assuming Extinction Event, because that's usually the best board wipe right now in Standard for anything in the colors of black. Blue is more bounce, like bounce tap sort of stuff, so I know it's not in that color range. Oh, they're really not taking that risk. I'm going to combat. So I'm going to see what they do. I think they got another shark. Yeah. So which one do they block is the question. So we're gonna respond. Get him for 2. We're gonna do this. Because if he does something in response, I'm gonna be able to just sack it and get some value. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. Swinging for 5. Got plenty of life total to keep going. And off the Tryon. I might cycle that. I'm not 100% sure yet. Sure. Go to combat. Swinging for 1. Play Tabor. Oop, that's not what I meant to play. Oh, okay, well that works anyway. Play the Tryon. Last turn. I don't think they realize that this doesn't hit it. They saw one of my Elspeth Conquers Deaths go. So I'm wondering if they're gonna play like Shark Typhoon. And the only reason I think that is because they don't think I'm gonna have anything else to deal with it. Alright. I'm gonna grab another swamp. Yep. Take this. Tabrix. Play this. Have another counter spell in hand. No, it does not. Alright, so right now it is, why would he scry? You either want to draw that or not. Unless you think you got some... That's the one thing I love about Castlevania is that it doesn't draw you cards. Not like in the past meta where you could get Visconta and just get the card you want. Oh, I want him to really play a Shark Typhoon. Like, I really want him to play it. Because that way you can tap out, I can play Elspeth Conquers Death, and then just outright win the game. Alright, so let's see what they do. They scryed one to the top. So something must be good in hand. Oh, this is wonderful. Alright, so let's see what we got. Is it gonna resolve? I wish there was creeping chills in this game. Ah, I miss creeping chills so much. Let's get Tabrix. If he counters it, he counters it. I'm okay with that. That's okay with me. I also have a Soul Shatter, which is this is actually pretty good because if they play like a huge bomb, I can just make him sack it. Sure. It's not me. I think he's looking for a Shark Typhoon. Like, I'm 100% sure that they are. Sure. So I think he's going to drop a Shark Typhoon and then play something else in response. This is a really grindy game. Like, wow. I didn't realize how long it's been going so far. Odd, even. Okay, so he has to make a choice. Sure. It's fine with me. It's gonna be down to 1 if I if I swing in my next turn. Fine.
It's fragile.
It's fine. I'm not gonna kill it. Actually, I want to play Elspeth because he has no idea that I have it. So.
Then this is my fate.
And that is that. Sure. Okay. We're gonna draw a card. Okay. So we'll do that. If he counters it, he counters it. It's not the end of the world. Too bad Veil of Summer is not a card. Or not a... Not legal in Standard. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate give me that. I'm gonna go down to 3, but... Gotta get a creature back. So let's see if we... Yeah, it's fine. Well, I can't draw any more cards now. I think he's trying to look for another Ugin. If he does, I'm gonna Soul Shatter. Or, or I can play Demonic Disciple. Actually, if he plays Ugin, he can just ping me for 3. So I actually am in bolt range for an Ugin. How many counters does he have left is the question. Apparently enough. Apparently enough. He is down to 18 cards right now, and I am a lot further ahead. This is one grindy game. See, the issue right now is, if he draws Ugin, I lose. Which I'm betting this is about to be it. Oh no, okay, good.
My kin are delightfully friendly.
If it counters it, it's okay, I have 2 of these. Sweet. Nope. No. What the heck? Oh, stupid game. That's annoying. I literally put the full control on so I could sack it in response with Village Rites. Oh, so dumb. If he drops another Ugin, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, he just bolts me for 3. This is such a crappy game. Sure. Play Cleric with the Life Spawn. Does it resolve? We're gonna do this the right way now. I don't think he has any more counters at this point. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Let's stay alive. Stay alive, we're alive. This is a grindy game. Holy crap. Hey, this is just going. Sublime Epiphany. That's basically like standard cryptic. Doesn't really matter. Alright, need a good draw this turn. Don't think that's the draw I'm looking for. Alright, survive a turn. Man, this is tricky. Let's just see if we can draw something. We'll kill ourselves. Yeah, there was no way out of it. Okay, so definitely against a control deck. So we will need Duress. Duress, and what else? Is there anything else I really need? Elspeth was great. Heartless Act did stuff. We could probably get away with using probably go down to Soul Shatter maybe. Maybe do it like that. I don't think anything else is needed at this point. So he does have a board wipe, but in the form of Star of Extinction, which means that and I play a mixture of both odd and even creatures. So to me, it's not too bad of an idea to maybe try to mix up the board as best I can. I guess really the goal is to get the Tabarix and the other life-linking, growing cleric to get to such a point that it doesn't matter what they... Oh my gosh. It's a mulligan. Yeah, we can do this. We'll go down the Fabled. We don't really need any tap lands at the moment. And we also want to draw into our Duresses. Whew. So, I don't know. Clerics is kind of difficult. They're not bad per se, but they're not great. I think Aura's probably better in the Brawl section. Ooh. I don't know if they're going to have a removal spell by turn 2. They might. Let's play this. Because if they kill Cleric with Life's Bond, that's alright. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that one. Worst case scenario, they counter like a creature spell, not a big deal. Combat. Play this. Gets countered, gets countered. Yeah, it's fine. Play the land, go. I don't remember if they scry the top or bottom. Okay. Play tap land. That stays. Swing for 1. Oh, this is gonna be a long, grindy game. It's probably got a counter. Oh, they always draw into it. There's nothing I can do. So now it's just, they are probably going to hit their bombs. Yep. I have nothing to draw with. I have a Demonic's Disciple, but if he gets an Ashiok and makes the token, like, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, all the lands! I should have kept the Fabled Passage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a great deck in Standard. I think it has some cool, like, win moments, but I don't think it's good. Well then, it's gonna kill my creature and then Xerath. He does. Oh, he's gonna get value then. Alright, well, that's that. Wow. Xerath. But he wasn't playing anything graveyard. Oh, maybe that's their sideboard card. I mean, it could be. It's a great card against creature-style decks. You're countering their creatures, you flash it in, destroy the creature, clear a path. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is that great. There's just not enough clerics to do anything, I guess, exciting or good in that aspect. Yeah, I just don't think there are. So, I guess we can really just say that's not a deck to play. Now, one deck I do enjoy playing is Bant Party. This deck is so much fun. Has some cool win moments. I don't know if this is really a great sideboard. I just kind of put it together just for fun. What can we do? Spirits was a good deck to play too. It's a lot of flashing in, flash and rattle chains, grow them. It could be a fun deck to play. I don't know why I keep doing that. You need to stay here. Now, Mardu Vehicles was a deck I'm trying to piece together. It's good in some areas. I don't know if it's great. Toolcraft of Exemplar has like made this deck shine. I basically kind of put this together after the Pioneer deck that's out with it. So we can give it a shot. Let me update some stuff here. Let's see here. We'll update the we'll update everything here. We're gonna go into Mardu Vehicles. We'll give it a shot. Ooh, I think I have a sideboard, right? I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know if I did a best of one or if I sideboarded. Did not sideboard. Alright, so I need a sideboard here. Alright, so yeah, we updated everything here. Okay. So let's piece together a sideboard for this. So we're probably gonna need disenchants. I think that's probably the best card for this color for. Oh, my bad. Let's see. If we want to exile things, what's the best card for exiling? Skyclave's Apparition is pretty good. Can tap for my Aether Sphere thing. I think this would probably be the better pick, Skyclave Apparition. Could do Cast Out. I think this is good because it's a creature and I can tap it for the Harvester and get him for damage. So let's do that. Not Prison Realm, my bad. Skyclave Apparition. Do a couple of those. Settle's probably better just in case I'm against like decks that get around Wrath of God. So we can throw those in. Red. Probably some quick. I mean, we have Fatal Push, so that's probably good as it is for removal. Trying to think what else could we use in here. We got Thoughtseizes for card emptying. Trying to think of some good cards that'll. Let's think. We have control decks. Thoughtseize is perfect. It throws things out of hands. Aggro. We have a couple of board wipes, and we have some extra board wipes with Settle. Let's think. Graveyard decks. Yes. So let's think. I'm not doing anything from the graveyard, right? I don't think I get anything back. No. So let's say we do. Let's say we do Rest in Peace, maybe like 2 of those. Well, because we can do Rest in Peace, we can also do Remorseful Cleric, because that also tasks for the Aether Sphere Harvester. So that actually would not be a bad pick. Or I can do Apostle Purifying Light, and I can just target certain cards from the graveyard with my mana and leave it up to. So that actually might be the better pick. And it's protection with black, so if it doesn't get removed as easily, let's try that. Because the other option is I go Graph Diggers. Graph Diggers is more instant. And then I don't have to worry about the graveyard as much. Doing a lot of color white in here, but I think that's just the better, just for more answers. White just has a lot of answers. So graveyard, enchantment, artifacts. I guess really then, does this really need to be necessary, Skyclave? It does hit things pretty well. And then I can tap it to get my crew activated. Settle. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe Necromentia, actually. I mean, not Necromantia. What's the other... Was that the one? Is that the card? Or is it the other exiling card? Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the other one from... It's the other one from... Ooh, I could also go Brain Maggot. Cruise for 1. That actually might be pretty good. Brain Maggot might actually be a pretty good fit. And I think the other card I was thinking of was Lost Legacy. Yeah, I think Lost Legacy is pretty good. That helps get rid of the combo decks. Choose non-artifact, non-land name, or non-land card name. Ooh, is that better or worse than Necromantia? Because what if I want to name an artifact? Because I think I can deal with 2/2 zombies better than I can deal with... Yeah, actually, I don't think Lost Legacy is the one I want. I think I'd rather have Necromantia. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Necromantia. Because I can deal with 2/2 zombies. I got Gideon, I got Triumph, I have Fatal Pushes, I have decent blockers with Aether Sphere and Heart of Kirin, I have Bone... Yeah, I can deal with that. So let's try Mardu Vehicles then. Let's play around with that. Ooh. It will affect my rank, though, if I play it here. Because it just means I have to play it well, then, right? How are my lands doing? Do I need to change anything? I might go down some of these Fabled Passages. How many lands am I running in this? I think I'm running this traditional 24, right? No, it's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm running 24. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go down some of the Fabled Passages. Yeah, do something like that. Yeah, Sacred Foundry, Blood Crypt, Godless Shrine. Okay, so yeah, I think we're all good. All right, let's try Mardu Vehicles in Historic and see how it runs. I don't think I tried it in the competitive side yet, but I did play it a lot in best of 3s. Best of 1, I should say. So let's take it here and see how it runs. Really, back again with the air blowers. I don't get it. Like, there's nothing over here. Okay. Okay. We have no creatures to activate these, but we have a turn 1 Thoughtseize and a lot of land that gets me there. So I think we're going to keep, because everything we draw at this point is probably going to be pretty beneficial. And the Thoughtseize at least help keep my opponent off whatever they're probably going to do. So let's see how we go here. Alright, is my opponent here, or did he go? Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Yeah, they just actually stopped, so let's see. I don't think I can deal with an Ugin, so I'm just gonna get rid of Ugin. There's nothing I can really do against it, so Disfigure. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so now if I just draw a creature, I should be like an okay position. Tendrils of Corruption. Every time I see this card, I keep thinking it's a Storm card, but it's not a Storm card. Sure. This actually works pretty well. crew. Gonna gain some life. And we'll start getting in for damage. And this is when I see the deck come into play. If I can get another Thoughtseize, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can drain me for some health, but if I'm just gonna keep gaining it, we're basically just gonna balance out. Sure. Okay, sure. I can live with that. Wrath. Alright. I don't think Wrath does anything against an Ugin deck. Alright. So, they're kind of just like a mono black control. That's what it looks like. So Gideon's trying just to do anything really in this deck.
Vast multiverse. Truth lies beyond vision.
Oh my gosh, we're just drawing lands now. You know, Castle Vantress might actually be pretty good in this because I can make a token that can crew one of these and block. Something to think about. Yeah, something to think about. I'll definitely have to think about including a Castle Vantress. Problem is we have so many, like, regular lands that, or non-basic lands that'd be kind of hard to run it. I feel like... Oh, great. Yeah, we're just off to a really slow start. We're getting all the lands, but we're not getting any payoffs. We have nothing to deal with Ugin. Might need to get like a Sorcerer's Spyglass.
Secrets manifest before you.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna scoop. Because Wrath does literally nothing in this deck. Okay. We'll take some Brain Maggots. We'll take Necromencias. Because Ugins are difficult to deal with. So this is like a mono-black control deck. So yeah, the rest of these don't do anything. So we can go down the Fatal Pushes, because they don't do anything in this deck. Actually, would it be better to have the Fatal Pushes, or better to have the Gideon's Triumph? I didn't see any creatures. That's the issue here. It would be better to get rid of Gideon's Triumph or Fatal Pushes. They don't have like any early game like pressure, so I'm not like worried about that. So I think we just take out the Fatal Pushes. I think Gideon's Triumph is probably going to be fine if the other Ugin comes down with the tokens, because that way I can take out multiples if possible. No. Perfect. We'll get rid of the Gideon's Triumph, because it does nothing here. Alright, so get rid of Gideon's Triumph. Shock. Thoughtseize. It's a lot of removal. Yeah, just get rid of that. Alright. Trying to slow down the ramp if possible. I have one Necromencia, so if I can draw a Swamp. Nope. Oh my gosh. Where's my lands? I drew all my lands last game. Now I'm not drawing any of them? What is this? Magic, what are you doing? Tell me I could draw all my lands last game, but... It doesn't matter. He has a way to kill it one way or another. Wow, I can't believe it. Can't draw land. That is insane. I have 24, right? Like, 24 lands? 1, 2... Alright, there we go. Necromentia. Ugin. Ineffable. Alright. We have another Necromentia. One, two, three, four, five, six. If we can just draw lands now, it'll be good. Ugin, Spirit Dragon.
Has never stopped me.
I mean, Karn. Yeah, now I'm just... This is sad. How am I not drawing any lands? I drew no lands for 2 turns. Now if I draw just enchants, it'll be nice.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army.
Hold up. What? I could have tapped in I literally could have tapped in response to that. Why did it not let me do that? Oh, that's such magic. I have the ability to crew. I have the ability to crew. I can crew that, right? Like, he lands on the field, they put something on the stack, I crew in response to at least get a 3/5. Alright. Let's look at this. Show that again. Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to put in Ardenvale? Part of me wants to put in Castle Ardenvale. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, that was weird. I'm pretty sure if I resolve a creature and they target it, I can respond to that target. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Because it's on the stack. The removal spell is on the stack, right? So, if I have a vehicle I can crew, then I should crew it in response to the stack. Like, at least I'm aware that should be how it works. Oh, no. You have so many lands right now. Alright, Uro. Okay. So it's an Bant Uro. I'm assuming it's Bant Company in the same aspect, too. Now, if they have a board wipe, Sharn, okay. This is such a cool card. Players can't pay life or sacrifice permanents. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to... Alright, we'll do it like that. I'm hoping I can get like a vehicle or something. That's a nice land. Oh, another one. Oh man. I'm not used to seeing you Sharn out there. That's fine. I'm trying to think of the best way how to do this here. I want to be careful not putting too much in their graveyard. Alright, what's he gonna do?
Accept a lesser world, and you will grow lost to history.
I'm trying to think on this. Because if he exiles for 3... hoping I draw a creature.
Silence.
No. Man, what is with everybody playing Ugin? It is so obnoxious. It's like everybody just slams Ugin. Like, that's the first card everyone slams. Crazy. Right, Wrath doesn't really do anything. Fatal Push. Yes, but no. Thoughtseize is great. Oh, this one makes things sacrifice. Maybe not. That's a great keep. Bone Crusher. Probably go down 2 of. Oh, that's annoying. That is really obnoxious. Everyone's just, like, dropping Ugin. Like... At the one point, it's not hard to deal with Ugin because getting to 8 mana, you can kind of prepare for that kind of card to come down. But it's almost like every deck wants to run it because it achieves the same thing where it's just a win-all card. And I think that's pretty much what happens with Ugin decks. At least the thing that I'm realizing is that they turn into more of like, it's just a win more card. Because like, they're already playing a bunch of bombs, like Hydroid, Krasis, Uro, I don't know if Yasharn really falls into that category, but that's the thing I'm noticing, it's like... Ooh, here we go again. I can't deal with... Oh, no, no! That's not the card I wanted to grab. Yeah, I'm just seeing so many Uro decks. Is that what we turned into? So maybe I need to alter this deck and make it more, I guess, meta-fitting. Play Graph Diggers, so I guess Graph Diggers does well with Exemplars. Because maybe that's the way this deck just needs to run. Play Graph Diggers. Like, I know that's such a weird card to throw in, but I think that's what needs to be put in there. And because there's not many Sacred Foundries, I'm tempted, or not Sacred Foundry, Fatal Passage, I'm tempted to just take out some of the Fatal Pushes. I don't think Gideon's Trap is that good, to be fully honest. I think it's okay. It's not great. I think that's a lot of 1-drops, though. I don't want to make it so 1-drop heavy. This does shut down a lot of the meta decks, though. Run it like that. We'll put the Fatal Pushes in here. I think we'll run it like this. Get rid of Skyclave and a Disenchant. Oops. Go 1, 2, 3. Let's try it like that. Cause that's just what I'm seeing what the meta's doing. Especially best of 3, like I'm seeing a lot of Bant Company, Uro, basically just a lot of ramp. Especially in Platinum, just a lot of ramp. Ramp into the win more cards. And you're all getting to see like what the historic meta is like, and it looks almost like ramp every time. It's just back-to-back games I think of ramp. We played 2 Uro games. This will work. This will work. Because I can turn 2 a Heart of Kieran, turn 3 Gideon Black, turn 3 Gideon, crew the Heart. And we have 2 Gideon Triumphs to really benefit off of this Black Blade. I need to get the other Gideon, the Gideon of the Trials, because that one apparently was played in Mardu Vehicles back then. And it's also played in Pioneer. Art's so cool. Yeah, so that's interesting. So this is actually resolved then. Those get countered. They must be playing control.
Gideon Jura, at your service.
I'm gonna crew. I'm gonna bounce it. Give this, what, lifelink?
Prepare for battle!
Yeah. Gain 4. And the thing I like about this, the combination of Gideon and Heart of Kieran, is that Heart of Kieran can come be a blocker in response by removing a loyalty counter. Well, I think they're trying to look for a land. They're not playing any land. They're stuck on... Ooh. I'm not playing anything else, buddy. So, shock away, I guess.
You hold no power over me. You fight dirty. I will lend you my strength.
I don't think I'm going to play anything. I think I'm going to leave it just as it is. Yeah, cool. So I'm assuming this is control, like blue-white control. I didn't see any counter spells. I didn't give him really a chance to counter spell. So I think the hand is good as it is. Wraths can probably come out. I can probably put more Sorcerer Spyglasses in there. Gideon, the Triumphs can come out. They don't do anything. Putting 2 Disenchants, maybe 2 Necromencias. Because Necromentia, I can get rid of their, like, bigger bombs. Okay. Because I think Mardu Vehicles plays more like a mid-rangey kind of deck. You get some pretty powerful cards, and then kind of chip in for damage while keeping away their threats. So I have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. That's going to be ideal. Because then I can check out what's going on in their hand and figure out what I need to do. This also works too. Play this Summit. Okay. Play Sorcerer Spyglass. So the question is, do I hit Escanta? That's what he has. Or do I hit Teferi? I think Teferi is more their bomb. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. I also don't have another land, so this kind of puts me in a good position. Alright, good. Play Airspear Harvester. They're looking for a land. So I might have one on top. Yep, they got one. Okay. Tap land. Okay. Play this. So I kind of want to get some lands coming down. I know it doesn't have any counters, so... Because the only one he has is Dobin's Veto, and that doesn't stop Veteran Motorist. So we're going to scry 2 to see if we can get some lands on top. It's land. It's not the land I want. We'll play this. Again, can't really do anything about it. I'm probably going to save the Disenchant for the Shark Typhoon, because Escanta's good and all, but... I mean, if you want to bounce it with Brazen Borrower, that's okay. Yeah, looks like they're going to bounce it. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. I can live with that. So it looks like they're getting their lands. Tap land. Okay. So we're gonna go in for damage because I have this artifact on the field. I'm gonna swing out. If he wants to bounce it, that's fine. I don't know if he has another bounce card in hand. Or if he wants to trade a shark token. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that then. If he wants to trade that, that's fine. And now we'll play Graph Diggers. Ooh, alright. We're gonna look at your hand again. Let's see what we're gonna do. He might counter it, which is fine. Perfect.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. Share my light.
Now we have a Gideon on the field. This is going to be great. The only thing I have to worry about is the settle, so I'm probably just going to chip in for small damage over time. Isolated's fine. Let's see if we can get Aether Sphere Harvester to resolve. Nice. We'll just go lifelink. If he wants to settle, it's fine. I'll get another land out of it. He's gonna probably try to swing it for 3 at my Gideon. Alright. Okay, so I can't crew that, unfortunately.
I've got you.
So we need to get this thing Vigilance.
I believe in you.
So right now, I'm ahead in this control matchup. If he wants to settle, he can. Gravedigger shuts down if anything comes from the graveyard. Let's see what he does. What's he gonna grab? Sure. It's fine. That is okay. Swing at Gideon again. Sure.
That was a good hit. Stand down.
Since I don't really need the
I believe in you, friend.
If he's gonna kill it, I'm gonna swing out with both. Because it's not gonna matter at this point. It's gonna die one way or another. So if he wants to settle, he can settle. Sure.
I am not quite indestructible.
Go black, red. At this point, I don't really care. 3 Gravedigger's Cage. It's all my graveyard hate. It's all of it in a nutshell. Fairy's out. Yeah, it's fine. He's not drawing any lands, which is really interesting. I mean, if he plays a shark, it's not going to matter, because... Yeah, I'm going to thin my deck as much as I can at this point. If you can play a shark, I don't... Oh, which one? Oh, he's going to grab my Spyglass, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Problem is, now I'm kind of empty-handed. Wow, I'm really drawing all my lands again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. I shouldn't be drawing any more lands. Another 5 mana. Ugh.
I know what must be done.
Oh, this is terrible. Seriously, I'm just drawing all my lands now. This is awful. This is not my day. Oh, and a Dream Trawler. Does Gideon even do anything? No, he really doesn't. Not with a Dream Trawler on the field. Graph Diggers. Does it? I don't think it does anything in this deck, in all honesty. I think I'm honestly going up a Necromentia and the Brain Maggots. Because Graph Diggers does nothing in this matchup. I just thought about it. There's nothing that he does that doesn't play Uro, doesn't play anything with Escape. Alright, this will probably be the last match. Then I should be, I'll wrap it up here. Wasn't too eventful of a day, but, eh. Alrighty. Yeah, so I don't know. Mardu Vehicles could be good. I think I could make it better. I feel like the deck needs some more tweaking. I was trying to keep it as close to like the old style deck of Mardu Vehicles before Smuggler's Copter got banned. The problem is that I don't know what the lands need to look like. This is good, but nothing comes in untapped. We're gonna try it. It's a bit on the slower side, but if I can draw like an untapped white source, which is not gonna happen apparently. Let's see. Alright, well, that kind of helps. Got Essence Scatter. Just gonna keep the lands. So now put these to the bottom. Put them to the bottom. That's fine. Bounce it. I just got a 2-mana scry, so I'm fine with that. Oh my god, perfect. This is why I like Necromentia, because I can name anything at that point. That's fine. We'll play Motorist. Let's see what we can dig on top. 2 getting black blades to the bottom. Pass the turn. That. I'm perfectly okay with that, so it doesn't really bother me in the least bit. Because Ascanta helps them kind of sift through their deck to figure out what to look for, to kind of give a way to get answers. So I want to be able to deny them that. Alright, so we'll play Brain Maggot. I'm going to take a peek at their hand.
Walk a righteous path. Prepare for battle.
Question is, do they get my Brain Maggot, or do they... Okay. So this is going to be the tricky part. Because now they can get down Dream Trawler. And I really have very little ways to deal with that.
You hold no power over me.
Alright, that kind of helps.
I will lend you my strength.
So I think what I'm gonna do... I was gonna go at me or at Gideon. I'm gonna have to play as Heart of Kirin. Because Heart of Kirin is gonna end up helping a ton. Alright. Oh, he's gonna find... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, no. No. Okay, well, that happens. So Gideon's down. They might have a board wipe, actually, at this point. 3 cards I don't know of. Yeah, they probably got a board wipe. I don't think I have any other answers. Yeah, Heart of Kirin. And if they counter it, they counter it. There's nothing I can do. Because the other option is I crew... yeah, I have to crew the Heart of Kirin and then kill Dream Trawler. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, that's fine. They most likely got a board wipe. I'm going to need to be in full control so I can stop it. Or wait, if they board wipe now, though, they'll kill their Dream Trawlers, so it's probably not in their best interest. Because all this thing does is give us Subhexer. It doesn't get indestructible. Yeah, in all honesty, I think getting a Castle Vantress would be good, because if I can generate tokens that can eventually crew my vehicles, then it's actually not too bad of a trade-off. Or too bad of a card to include. Alright, so let's see if they understand how this is going to work. Alright. Alright, so now the other thing is, are they going to board wipe now? The thing is, I can kind of get back into this game. Sort of. I don't know, though. If they have a board wipe, then it's going to suck. Ooh, if I can draw a disenchant, that'd be really nice. Well, it's not a disenchant. I don't think I got this anymore. This is just not a good day. I mean, I'm definitely learning more about what's out here, but it's just like there's such a wide variety. Some of it is definitely like very repetitive Uro piles, which is, I mean, to be expected. Uro itself is just such a good card. So now this guy's playing a bunch of creatures, so like I should have kept the Wrath of Gods. I should have kept them, but I'm like, I was thinking like, for what purpose? They don't play creatures. They're just playing a bunch of like blue-white bombs with Dream Trawler, Teferi, Shark Typhoon. Oh. Does he have land to play that? No, he doesn't. I'm just drawing so many lands. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Ugh. That's what I get for having cats. Yeah, I probably gotta work in this deck a little bit more and keep studying the meta. The meta is just a mixture of Uro and a lot of mid-range kind of style. I haven't seen any aggro. I was so used to seeing like mono red, but I guess that's because in best of one, that's what they play. We're not counting anymore at this point. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to dig a little more and research on what I need to adjust in my decks, because from what I'm seeing, it's a lot of mid-range and control. We had blue-black control. We had... Was the blue-black control... No, that was a standard format. But still, that's what I'm seeing as far as what people are playing in the higher rank brackets. Oh. Let's see if I can get back in. So yeah, guess we'll have to keep tweaking this. I'm gonna see if I need to put anything else. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the color of red that might need to be thrown in. I know control decks, the Thought Seizes are honestly great. Brain Maggot, kind of good. Thing is, if they board wipe, they just get all their stuff back. So it might be a little more beneficial to run. The thing is, though, creatures are what helps crew the vehicles. And I'm basically using vehicles to win, or I'm using creatures and vehicles to win. So I'm just going to have to research a little bit more. If anyone has any suggestions, more than welcome to whisper to me on Twitch or comment on the video that I'll post today about for this stream today. And just give me some other... If you have any other ideas, just let me know. Like, we'll see what we can do as far as making the deck a little more competitive. I definitely missed Smuggler's Copter. Like, if that was a vehicle that they printed in the Kaladesh set, I would have been happy. But for what it looks like, that card's just too good to be true. So I'm gonna have to figure out if there's like a red card that fits in this, because Angrath was a really good pick. It's great for taking control of your enemy's creatures, using them to either crew things or just swing at them themselves. Especially if they're like mana cost 3 or less, they sacrifice at the end of the turn. So it's a form of removal. So it works in its own way. Grafdiggers I think is just fine, especially with everyone basically running Uros and running things that are going to come back from the graveyard. So using like cards like Elspeth Conquers Death and Escaping with Uro, anything that really brings things from the graveyard back out. Definitely Grafdigger's Cage is going to shut that down. I think Bone Crusher's fine. It's a great, easy, like quick source of removal. Might end up going 2 of those, or maybe 2 more of those. Maybe go down some Gideons. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to keep messing with this. Sideboard I think is okay. There's definitely graveyard hate, especially if things with Grafdigger's Cage doesn't affect it. So like if I'm against like Gifts deck, Apostle Purifying Light does the job. It also blocks against black creatures that can't get through. Disenchant, great artifact removal. Sorcerer's Spyglass. I'm trying to... I'm sorry, great against Planeswalkers. Brain Maggot, I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I might take that out. I just don't know what I'm going to put it in with. The other card I could think of throwing in is the Kitesail Freebooter, because that crews the Aethersphere Harvester pretty easily, and then that way it can, be just a creature that becomes really a 3/5 that swings in for damage. So, I don't know. Things I'm going to have to think about when I tweak around this deck. Appreciate anyone who stopped by today or checked out what was going on. If you want to follow, you're more than welcome to. I will be probably on again tomorrow. We're going to try to see if I can craft some other, out of the meta, like off meta decks, just to kind of see what we can make work and what, people can experiment with. And other than that, have a great day. I'll see you on tomorrow.